Hi friends, my name is Arun Singh Thakur and I'm from Hyderabad, India, Telangana. This video is specifically to cover the purchase of Bluetooth headsets for various helmets or various Bluetooth devices. Since I have three different helmets with me, since I possess them, I own them. I thought I must be posting this video for you all to understand, buy and ride along with the Bluetooth headsets. So later in the video, I will describe each and every helmet, the kind of Bluetooth headset it has, and also give you information on the pricing at the later stage. To start up with, this is the Bimola helmet. If you look at it, this headset what I have here is purchased from China. It's a Chinese product which costed me, including shipping, about 4,500 rupees. I bought it from Amazon, and the name of this headset is BT-S2. The sound clarity is pretty good, and this helmet Bimola is basically a brand which is not from India. It is a pretty famous brand in the Southeast Asia. That is, I'm talking about markets like Singapore, Thailand. But however, this I found this helmet to be very light and weight, and it has the features that I want on a day-to-day commute. So that's the reason I bought this helmet. The next helmet I would like to cover is the Shoei GT Air Regalia graphic helmet. Now, if you look at it, for this helmet specifically, I have the Skyrider Freecom One Plus device connected over here, and you can see it flashing in blue. So it is paid. This is how the helmet looks. I bought it around 5 years ago, and I really appreciate the build quality of Shoei. So, however, coming back to the Bluetooth, so if you look at this Bluetooth, the reason I bought a Freecom One Plus is because most of my rides are individual, and I bought it directly from the Skyrider website, that is cardosystems.com. Including shipping and customs, it costed me around 14,000 rupees, and I'm pretty happy with the sound quality what it gives. And since I'm not much into group riding, so I would prefer this very much. And this is a fully waterproof device, so unlike Sena comes with water resistance, but however I bought Cardo because I've been using Cardo G9 headset, which I will cover a little later, which is in the open face helmet. So this is about it. So friends, here's the helmet from Royal Enfield, which I got along with the bike. When I purchased the Interceptor, Royal Enfield Interceptor GT650. So this is the Skyrider G9 headset. That's the antenna you see. But however, if you see over here, I've lost a couple of silicone pads because the device is almost about 7 to 8 years old. So I'm unable to get them from the company as well. Now coming back to the kind of arrangement I made in this device is, I stitched the extra Velcro pads that I had got from with the Skyrider G9 headset, and this is how I place them. They sound really good, and in fact I need not throw the device right now. I can use it, and it sounds pretty great. So when I'm into local commute completely within the city of Hyderabad, so this helmet is going to take care of any kind of calls or music that I want to listen to. Now you can see all the three helmets here, and you can see the Bimola with the BT-S2, the Skyrider Freecom One Plus with the Shoei, and the Skyrider G9, which is an old unit along with it's for the open face helmet. But however, if I were to talk about similarities between these three, all three are completely waterproof. If we talk about price band, then I bought the Skyrider G9 headset for about 14,000 rupees. That is around in the year 2013. Now today again, Skyrider Freecom One Plus, which is a complete waterproof headset and connectivity up to one for about a kilometer. Practically, yes, on straight roads I've seen that it works pretty fine with the Bluetooth technology. It's good. BT-S2 does the same job, and it's completely waterproof, but it's Chinese make. But if I were to talk about the sound quality, the best music and audio quality, I would say that Freecom One Plus is the winner. Then second in place, of course, is the Skyrider G9 headset. and third one is basically the BTS2. But however, I would not like to tell that the BTS2 headset sound quality is bad. It is very good and it is very reasonable price. But however, see guys, in case unless you make a lot of commute over the bike, then I would recommend that you do not spend money on unnecessary money on buying products which are above 15,000 rupees, because I've been riding for the last around 20 years, and I've traveled across the country. So I'm not much of a social guy, but the reason I'm making this video is because when I wanted to search for a proper headset and understand the pricing about a certain product, I was unable to get that online. None of the videos actually did that for someone living like me in Hyderabad and in India. So it is for all you people out there. In case if you have any questions or comments, so I would request you to please drop in a message below.